Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
If I would ever fall in love, I would aim for nothing less than next to perfection. I would aim for fireworks, shooting stars, and whole solar systems full of pure bliss. I would aim for nothing they told me to settle for, and everything they told me was too hard to find, like being okay for me being in love with two people. Hold that thought though. Hold that thought. If I would ever fall in love, Cupid would ask for a raise on his commission. I'm talking head over heels. I would be lovesick and they would be my prescription. There would be no boundaries to what we could do. No restrictions as that endocrine runs through our systems. We'll have all the past love stories rewritten. I would fall in love with someone who knows exactly how many beauty marks I have on my face and knows exactly how to approach me when I'm having a bad day. If I would ever fall in love, I would fall in love with someone who loves my long toes and believes they are just as elegant and classy as I am, who kisses the scars that I hide and believes they are just as genuine as I am. If I would ever fall in love, I would fall in love with someone who values the way my being lights up when we take long walks at Centennial Park and have brunch outside on picnic tables in the afternoon more than they absolutely despise. Long walks at Centennial Park and having brunch outside on picnic tables in the afternoon. If I would ever fall in love, I would fall in love with someone who tells me I'm gorgeous even when I'm sick, I'm sexy in my headscarf at night, who stares into the reflection of my eyes so long that I want to punch them, and theirs, who aggravates me so much, I swear they have ADD, but for some reason I still can't pry myself away from them and them away from me. If I would ever fall in love, I would fall in love with my knights in shining armor to sweep me off of my feet, because there is no reason why girls shouldn't feel like queens, my queens. Know that you only deal with jokers because that's what you choose to deal with, and know that chivalry didn't die on us. It's only dead because we played a part in killing it. If I would ever fall in love, I would fall in love with someone who doesn't tell me I'm gullible for believing in true love stories. Someone worth fighting for but would never actually make me fight. Someone to push me to be my best while I stand behind them and keep them upright. If I would ever fall in love,
Tell me about it.
I would make them wait. And no, I'm not only talking about my sacred places and gentle graces, I mean make them wait on my surpassing love. Because I'm still learning how to love myself.
Damn.
Somewhere between the journey from my mom's stomach of heaven and hell on earth, this queen dropped her crown, and I'm not afraid to admit it. It took me forever to forgive myself. I didn't even want to reach back down to get it, but Sasat, you are beautiful, get it? Sasat, your scars make you, get it? You are this close to those shooting stars. If I would ever fall in love, they would tell me to reach back down and get it, and they would tell me to love myself before I fall in love with anyone else. They would tell me to love myself before I fall in love with anyone else. And then, and only then would they realize what I mean by it is okay for you to be in love with two people. Let's settle down. Of my beautiful, blessed, fruited collective.
Sugar!
Yes, one time. I do have CDs for sale. They are $10 on this table right here. I promise you and anyone will be blessed for them. Take cash and card.
All right.
As we've been saying before, we are performing on September the 12th at 5 Arts Festival. You can follow me at AbstractCIM on Instagram for more details. And you got the next piece and got your way.
What is this right here? I might fall in love tonight. With two people.
I've done that.
They want us to put our guns in the same direction they're putting our brothers. You know, you would think that since they're incarcerating all our black dads, that they wouldn't rob the food stamps of all our black mothers. Mothers with no fathers. Fathers who can't see their daughters now. Daughters being raised crazy. Babies having babies who don't know who's their baby's father. See, some days I feel like if the mountain was smooth, we couldn't climb it, but Congress is handing us our hiking supplies slower than global warming on the climate. So I say we don't need your rope and harness. We'll just use our bare hands because your harnesses don't sound that harmless. And we haven't forgotten what you did with those ropes, you understand? We can use our bare hands like we did from the jump the gas prices and then fall during the election time like the ball on January 1st day. Probably pop firecrackers to the skies, the alibis, and the white pulling our brothers out in a hearse. I should have started there first. Let me tell you, my race got more sense than you think we do. We are more than just inhaling trees and pulling triggers. I'm still torn between my morals and my slang to the term if it's okay for you to call me your nigga. We are so much bigger. We are born go-getters. We are more than ditch diggers, but we wonder why they don't take us seriously when we still kill our own kin over Tommy Hilfiger. How you figure? Jefferson Davis has said that we have now placed the beans in our hands. They are now happy and useful members of society, but the last time I checked, my God was not a slave trader. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal except for you, and especially you, and I'm tired. I'm tired of my kings and queens on rides like that when they want us to do slavery. Bring back their hoses and balls and put us all in the shooting, and I'm so tired. I'm tired of our puppet masters using little brown boys as public sacrifices. I mean, we got one for the 17-year-old in the black hood, two for the 18-year-old leaving the convenience store, three for the little boy at the park with a toy gun. I'm just saying if they gonna shoot us anyway, we'll still put our hands up for. We have lived for over 400 years until we are just a white European nation. So yeah, we gon' get convicted of felonies we didn't commit. That's why we boycott the city and freedom ride and self-defense. Let the Haitian revolution from smoothing your veins. Get together to build a solution. And no slavery by all its other names. Know that your enemy gon' come with a gun and a Bible to make sure that you're awake and your grip is ready. Your press will never be your freedom. It's up to you to take it. Morocco or Mozambique, the spirit will pause in those seats. Know this march to freedom is incomplete, so let's demand, educate, pray, repeat. No unity, we speak, so we find freedom. No sleep, no progress, no sleep, no justice.